Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Mr Sajche. Thank you, Leanne, for that introduction. And let's see, how are you? Michelle, China, Sonja, Sonia, and Anthony. How are you?
I'm good. I'm cool.
That's good. You're cool. Good.
Well, thank you. I am
Perfect. How is your day going? Want to share something positive on this Friday? I mean, Saturday? How do you feel today? How do you feel today? How do you feel today?
I feel relaxed.
Okay. How about the rest of you? How do you feel? You feel happy, sad, stressed,
I'm a bit
excited,
tired. I'm a bit
tired?
tired, yeah, but cool anyhow.
There you go. Good. That's good. Oh, well, thank you for responding. So I'm Martin Sachi again. I work at Morris High School here in San Diego, California. And I started doing pixel art due to the pandemic. And I had to find ways to get to my students to motivate them so that they can actually be engaged. And and I was finding ways how to do this, and I got to pixel art. There was by that time there was only one video on YouTube talking about this. I was searching on YouTube and I found this. I was like interesting to me. I was like, hey, I think I can do this, so I did it. And I started sharing my work with all of my colleagues online, and they seem to like it. And then I started giving training on how to do their own pixel art. Now, you might be wondering, what is a pixel art? Well, a pixel art in Google, you use Google Sheet with pixel art. And I'm going to show you an example of a pixel art in, in a moment. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to show you one that is already done. And here we go. Can you see my screen? Anybody say yes or type yes?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you. So you see here, there's nothing here. It's blank. So once the student type in their responses here, let's say we type a response that it's incorrect, and nothing will pop up. Nothing will pop up. If a student puts in a response that is incorrect, nothing will show here in this space. However, when the students put in a correct answer, like in this case, salgamos, a piece or pieces of a color starting to appear. See right here. They do another one. There's another piece showing up. Another answer, another piece is showing up. So the answers will make an image appear piece by piece until they're done and it's complete. They will see an entire picture at the end. So if we continue typing in the answers, and then we start to see the whole picture right there. So that's the end result. And this will not appear for incorrect answer. Let's remove salgamos in the word is salgamos to go out or to live in Spanish, but I want to remove the S. And you notice right here, this part, it disappeared. So that tells the students that this response is not correct. So they gotta make it correct. There you go, it appears again. And also make sure there are no imaginary spaces before or after a response. For instance, if I give an imaginary space here, then this disappeared. Why? Because there's an imaginary space right there. So we gotta go back, fix it, and there you go, it comes back again. So make sure there are no imaginary spaces here. Again, if you copy and paste a word directly from Google Translate, the color here that is yellow will turn white and the formatting will not work. the video copy and paste, it will not work. So this is your end result. Now, how do you do this? There are two ways of doing this, or three ways. The two ways of formatting two ways of formatting and two ways of doing your own work. You can create your own like this, start creating your own, or you can use a program and it will make any picture that you want to into a pixel art, any picture. What I'm gonna do right now with you all, we're gonna format a pixel. I'm gonna share the link with you. I'm not sure how many of us are here today. Let me see. There's 13 of us. So I'm gonna add some more people here. So some of you. Okay, any questions so far? I'm gonna stop sharing. Questions so far? Please ask any question. No question?
No.
Nothing, nada? Okay. So far so good, okay. Let's see. There's 7. And I'm just 8, 9, okay. So I'm gonna share this link with you. You have, I'm gonna share the link in the chat. You have access to it to edit. Make sure if you're on one, if you can, please, let me share my screen now. There's 13 people. I'm gonna add more, but let's say you're on number 1. If you can rechange or rename it, let's say click on 1, you see the arrow below, click on it and rename and type in your name so that no one else can touch that other than you. So all of us are working on one single sheet. 9. Yes. I'm a Spanish teacher, that's why I'm using Spanish. Okay.
And we have a few Spanish teachers with us as well.
Oh, we are Spanish. Okay, that's good. Are you doing yours too, Leanne?
I will try to see if I can get it done.
Okay, I think we have Marsha, it's number 1. Let's see. Rename, let's see, and I think it's Jose. Duplicate. Okay, I think we're 13. There you go. Are we all there? Let's see. No one is in number, oh, someone is in number, who is it? Number 1, I think it's Andrew or something, or number 2. If you can change that, Cleopatra. Good, number 2, perfect. 3, someone is in 3. If you can change, type your name so that no one else take that. Okay. I'm gonna select number 12 for me. Well, I'll do 13 for me. I'll just type it in now. My name. So that's for me. So we're gonna start with formatting this. Hopefully all of you, yeah, one of those 3. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna start formatting this. There are 2 ways of formatting this, and you decide which one is the best and easiest for you. This is already done. This I had to draw it myself, but I'll show you later how to draw it if you want to draw your own. But let's learn how to format, because there's plenty of pixel arts out there already done. that you may not want to create it and just change the answers and start with your own. So right here, I will put the numbers. And then probably I type here, let's see, I'm gonna use some Spanish word. It's like hola, bien, soy, buenos días. So there's 4 of them. So, and then I write the answers right here. Hi, good, I am, good morning. There you go. So that's my answers right here. So I'll tell. Oh, I cannot spell anymore. There you go. Answers. I'll type it in here. Let's see. Supply English words. Okay, there you go. So right here, there you go. Now you wanna do a conditional formatting now. So we are right here and we're using AK where the answer is gonna be. Okay, so right here, hi is located in AK2. So keep this in mind. AK2 is right here too. AK2 is right here. Then you right click, you go to conditional formatting, and a window will pop up, this one right here. You go to, you click on this arrow, and you go all the way to custom formula. There you go. Then you type in equal, $, and then you type in AK, which is the row and the column that we're using, $, number 2, equal, quotation mark, hi, and you close quotation mark. There you go. You have this now. I'm gonna copy this and share it in the chat in case you. There you go. There's the formula. Now, once you have your formula, you're gonna go to apply range. You select this. And this is the first way of doing it. Then you select you hit control so that you continue. You can hit anywhere, select anywhere you want. You hit control so that with the same color and this one, and you select as many as you want, and then you click OK. Now that's green. Perfect. Let's select this to be blue. There you go. Perfecto. So far, so good. Okay, and you click done. And make sure you come here and you set the color. There you go. That's high. It's done. If we delete high, there's no more. Here's what we highlighted. So you type in high, we see the blue color again. Okay. Now we're gonna go to it with good. We're gonna use another formula here. So again, we're gonna go again with this, and it's AK3. If this is located in AK3, so you go to AK3. You already know your formula, so you just paste it and then you replace number 2 with 3, and you replace high with good. And you want to change the color. Maybe this time you want to highlight the yellow, so you will change your yellow. All right, maybe you want to change that to maybe green. And then you apply range. You click and then you push control and then you continue. Again, you can hit anywhere you want. Then you hit OK. Then you hit done. And again, you go to the bucket, select and hit reset. There you go. That means that's gonna erase the color yellow that was there before. So now let's go to good. Let's delete it. There you go. No more yellow. It's white now. Now if we type back good, we'll see green again. Questions? Am I going too fast? And I always tell my students, if they don't answer, can you hear me? Knock 3 times if you hear me. Do you have any questions? So good so far?
Is everybody good?
Okay.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Yes.
So you're basically just replacing the pixels that you have there already.
Come again?
Are you replacing the pixel colors that you have there already?
Yes.
By using a formula?
Yes.
But at the same time, giving a question or something for the student to learn.
Okay. Yes. There you go. So here I have a questions. Like here in this case, I have Spanish words that needs to be translated in English. So with this, when I give this to the students, this is gonna be. When I give this to the students, this is gonna be. When I give this to the students, written mute. Leanne, can you mute everyone? There you go. Thank you. So when I give this to students, there will be no answers right here. They will have to figure out what is hola in Spanish. Since we've been practicing already in Spanish, so if they listen and pay attention, then they will know what's hola is, whatever vocab we practice in Spanish. This can be math, this can be English, it doesn't have to be Spanish necessarily. It can be math, it can be English. There you go. Did I answer your question?
Yes, I was actually now going to ask that if it can be used across the board, like for other subjects, like I teach like illustration, graphic design, those type of things. So I was wondering if I could use it for what I teach, not just math or Spanish or English.
Yeah, you can use this with any subject. Now, I'll show you some examples that I've done with other subjects, but I'll show you. Now, there's a question right here. Where do you click to get the formula? Right here. Okay, so again, we have done 1, 2 already. Let's do the third one, which is AK4. Remember this little part right here, because you're gonna need it with bigger pictures. But right now, you're gonna need this with, you can see it right now. Right here, you can see it. That's AK3 because it's visible. And AK4 because it's visible. But with bigger images, you will not be able to see it right here, other than right here. So once you click on the answer, you right click and you go to conditional formatting. Again, you click on the column where your answer is, the particular one that you need. You right click and go to conditional formatting. Conditional formatting open up. What Google Apps? Okay, I'm not sure right now. Hang on. I think it's in the chat already. Leanne, can you do me a favor and copy and paste the link again?
Yes, I'll do.
Okay, so right here, and then you go to custom formula. And then you paste your formula again. And we're now on it. Again, you type in equal, $sign, AK, $sign. In this case, we are in column 4. So you change 4, and you're gonna replace hi with I am. So we're doing I am. There you go. And then you go apply range. Maybe we're gonna do black section now. So then you click control, or you just highlight everything like that. It's really up to you. And you can highlight anywhere. Okay, then that's green, but let's change it to purple. Then you click done. Don't forget, go to the bucket and hit reset. That's gonna delete the color black that was there before. So if we delete I am, see, we get blank part. It's white only. Then you type in I am again. You will see the purple part coming up again. Okay. Now that's one way of doing this. Any questions so far with this? Questions? Yes, no? I guess not. All right. Perfect. That's one way of doing this. Like, let's say you've done this already. You've done this already, and you want to use these same pictures with another activity. So you just replace the questions right here, because the question is not tied to any formula. So you change the questions. But here, you can highlight everything, right click, click on conditional formatting, and see right here, we can see which ones are changed. So we want to change hi, maybe we want to use hello. We change it easily. Number 2 is good. Maybe we want to use, instead of good, we're going to use bad. I am. Maybe we want to say you are. And there you go. You went back, then you change again. Hello. Bad. I forgot which one would you use here. You are. There you go. You change it immediately to another one if you want to use the same image. That's one way of doing this. Now, can you guys try yours? Can you guys try and do your own? Let's see, Marsha. Can you try do your own? Cleo. If you have questions, I'll go directly to your page so that you can do it. I'll give you some time to work on yours. Pick a number and try and do yours. Let's do another one so you see it before you start working with yours. So let's do good morning now. Again, you right click, you go to conditional formatting. It opens this window. Then you select custom formula. Then you paste your formula. And this time we're using AK5, so it would be, you just replace 5. Then you type in your response, which is good morning. Then you apply or select the data range. And let's select red again. You can do anywhere. Right here. Anywhere you want on the same color, in this case red. Okay, once you're done, you click OK. We're gonna change that to color blue. Then you click done. Don't forget to do this. Go to the bucket and hit reset. There you go. That will delete the red there. Now, if in case like this happened right now, in case you want to connect your answers, you want the answer to change to like this one, this is really good too. Like good morning, and this will disappear. There you go, the answer and if you type in good morning, this will turn in blue too. But students are very smart. If they figure out the conditional formatting, they're just gonna click right here, and they'll find out the answers right here. So for that reason, I delete it. So I'll just go to AK5. I'll delete the AK5 right here. There you go, and you're done. Questions? Do you have any question? You feel like you're ready to doing yours, formatting yours, the first one, maybe one part? I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to see if you can format your first one. Okay. All righty. I'll give you 5 minutes. I'm gonna use my timer. Is 5 minutes okay? Leanne, what do you think?
Yeah, it's 5 minutes should be fine. Or 3
Okay.
minutes.
Let's do 3 minutes then.
Yeah. Kim, I know you just came in. This is the link we're working on.
Okay, thank you.
Good. I think Cleo got it already. Perfect. I think you got the idea, Cleo. Excelente. Excellent. Shinaz. Looks like she's not here. Let's see, Marsha. Let's see. Okay, Marsha looks like she got it. Perfect. Good. Let's see. Okay, Michelle, it looks like she got it. Perfect. Person number 6, there's no number 6. Let's see, Luann. Good, Luann, perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Let's see, Michelle. Let's see, Michelle. Michelle, you have questions? Don't hesitate, please ask questions. Let's make mistakes. That's what I tell my students. It's okay to make mistakes. Make them. Make mistakes. We have 1 minute left. Okay, Michelle, perfect. When you, I'm in yours right now. We're gonna use the word hi. You right click on this, and this is your formula. Then you go to a custom formula.
Of course.
And then AK2, it's high. And then we're gonna change these colors into blue, I think. Let's do blue. And then you apply range. And then you select whatever you want with Control key. like that, if you want it like that. Then you select OK, and then you hit done. Before you do anything else, make sure you go to the bucket and hit reset. There you go. It should be reset. If we did something wrong, then it will not show up. And why? Because your high is in 1, AK1, and we used AK2. Good. Then you come back to your formula, you replace 2 with 1, and bingo, there you go. All right, thumbs up. Questions? Did you have any difficulty?
For me, like when I don't really like, I'm being honest, I don't really like spreadsheets and stuff. So what I usually do is go over something a few times and then I will have to do it. So in this quick way you're doing it, I will need to kind of like get it in my brain and then I'll be able to just flow with it. So I hope that's okay.
Yeah, it will take time. I mean, it will go slowly. Like same thing with our students, like when they're learning a language, like you get there. Just it goes with practice. Now
And the
that's
video
one
will be
way.
made. I was just going to say the video is going to be made available after the session, so you can take your time to do it after.
Okay. So now there's one way of doing it. The other way, which is I think is the easiest way, if you don't want to spend too much time with a lot of steps of going this through, then there's another way. Let's do this. Let's say, vamos a poner aquí, buenas. Let's say, chico, a boy. So you right click again. I'm gonna right click, conditional formatting, and we are on AK6. And you click AK6, you replace Chico, I mean high with Chico, you replace number 2 with 6, and look at this new one. You delete the second equal sign and you type in not equal. There you go. Not equal. Okay. And then you apply a range. Now with this, you can select by cell or an entire column, or you make like a puzzle. Or you make a puzzle. And on top of any color, it's really up to you. And then you click OK. And you say you want to color green. Done. You don't need to go to the bucket. And you're done with there. And you erase Chico, and there you go. You'll see the colors right there. And when you type in Chico, the colors appear again. See? Now there's that was just for me personally, that's the easiest one. That's the easiest way of going, the not equal formula. And the equal formula is because you have to select the same colors that you want. But with the not equal formula, it can be any color. Let's do another one. Let's say alto. Again, you go to alto, you select conditional formatting. This is AK7. You go to custom formula. You paste your formula, and then we're doing 7, and it's alto. You replace equal sign with not equal. And then you start to apply in range. It can be anywhere you want. It can be one big puzzle like this. And once you're done, you click OK. We want to change this to red. and then you click done. Let's delete alto. And here's what we did. You type in alto again, and there you go, and it disappeared. So you select which formula works better for you, the equal one or the not equal. It's really up to you. Questions? You want to give it a try now? Should we do another one? Or you feel like you're ready to try another one? I think I see Michelle. Michelle got third one, okay. AK3 with Michelle. Michelle, I think you forgot to do the apply range. Okay, I'll put it. Perfect. I'll do it right now. Okay, so this is the formula for, let's say, for not equal. Text here, let's see. There you go. There's the formula, the not equal. Okay. If you don't feel like talking, you can use the chat and I need help with this or that. Good, okay. Let's see. Let's see, Luann. Looks like, let's see. Looks like Luann is out. Yeah, good. I think you got it, Luann. Perfect. See Michelle. Makita. Makita starting. Questions? Do you have any question? Please ask questions. Let's see. Marsha. So this is how you do your pixel art. Okay. Let's see what Luana is doing. Cool. Okay, who's this? Michelle. Okay. Okay, so that's how you use formulas. Any questions, anybody? So we can move on into how to create your pixel art. I keep getting invalid formula. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go to your. Okay, so we are on your page. Do you have an answer? Type of family. Let's say, okay, single parent is your answer. Okay, perfect. Okay, so see what happened here, Makita. Single parent, you make sure you replace high with single parent, and then you apply a range. And in this case, you're gonna select red. Oh. And let's change the color to maybe maybe green. And then you select done, go to the bucket and hit reset. There you go. Now it says it's not working because single parent, the answer is in AK1 and our answer that we put here should be in 2, but so we're just gonna change number 2. and put in number 1 and bingo, there you go. So the next one, let's say types of families, single parent. And let's see in the next one, can you type in your next answer so we can do another one? Your answer should be in AK, your questions should be in B. Okay. Okay. And while you do that, anybody else need help? Michelle, need help?
I'm gonna wait until the session is done and then practice, if you don't mind.
Okay, perfect. All righty. Okay, there you go. If you have any question, please type it in the chat. Okay, the next one is nuclear, okay? Can you check okay, I'll check mine here. I'll check yours in a moment, Cleo. So nuclear is the next one, Makita. So again, you right click, use the conditional formatting. Now it's really up to you if you want to use the equal or not equal. It's really up to you. But let's use the not equal. So we're looking AK2. AK2, there you go. So we're gonna replace high with nuclear. And your answer is in column 2, not 1, because 1 is single parent. So there you go. And let's use the formula not equal. And we want it to be maybe blue. And then you select the range, and we want to do a puzzle. Oh no, okay. There you go. And let's see. Did I spell nuclear wrong? Nope, correct. There you go, nuclear. If we delete it, oh, we did something wrong here. Oh, perfect. This is a perfect example of what happened. Okay. Okay, so when this happens, when you have an issue right here, like what I just did here, you go back, you see your formula, what happened to your formulas, or you just can hit undo. There you go. And then you start again. You delete that formula because you made a mistake. In this case, we did it. So again, then you add, again, custom formula. You type in your, what is it? Your formula, AK1, and then we replace 2, my bad. Then we type in nuclear. There you go. Okay. And then you start highlighting which one you want to disappear. And let's do this to be green. You click done and make sure you reset it again. There you go. Nuclear. Okay. Something we did here. Okay. We gotta check this again, see what happened. See, when you have this, then you gotta double check what is it that happened. And it's good to have it. Your formula is good. AK2 equal nuclear. AK2 equal nuclear. Okay, I did something wrong. Okay, yeah, and that's the part when you messed up a little bit, you gotta go back and see where you made that little tiny mistake that are tiny, and then you undo it. Like in this case, we want to do it, undo it. There you go. Any tiny mistakes you have, you gotta undo it. There you go. And you go back, undo it, then you go back. But I wonder why is this not working? Let me try it. Okay, it's here. Let's remove it. Okay, 2. Is there a single space? Oh, no wonder. Perfect. Okay. No wonder it didn't work. I'll let you know why. Okay. Then you select, I got it now. And we make this green. Don't forget, reset. And there you go. And it didn't work, but we have the answer there. It didn't work. Why? Now, remember at the beginning, I said that if there is an imaginary space between and after the word, the formula will not work. In this case, we can see that there is an additional space. So you just click back. And there you go. So make sure there are no imaginary spaces in between the words, okay? So now I'll go to, so that, there you go, Makita. And let's see who, Cleo, let's go to Cleo and I'll check Michelle. Cleo, there you have it. Okay, right here, you deleted part of this, but you did not. Okay, so what happened here? There are no formulas here. Oh, okay, AK3. AK2. AK2. Okay, perfect. Right here, which one is this? Stall. Perfect. So Cleo, right here, you go back to your formula. Make sure your answer tall is located in row 4. So you gotta switch to delete 2 and type in 4. There you go. And let's see what happened. What else happened here? Let's see what happens when we delete tall. There you go. Ah, okay. Tall. Perfect. Let's delete this. There you go. Tall. Okay, so there's one step that didn't happen. So you're gonna highlight it again. Let's try and highlight it again if we can, like this. And you click OK and done, and make sure you go to the bucket and reset. It doesn't come. Okay, I gotta go back and change it. So make sure the reset. Go back to undo it. Yeah, go back to undo it. Yes, undo it. I did something wrong too. I can. Okay. So let's put this back into it. So this doesn't work. So let's delete the formula. We don't have it, so we're just gonna try it again and let's see. There you go. Now we're gonna use stall again. You add a conditional formatting. Okay. Equal, $, AK, $, 4, equal, quotation, tall, quotation. There you go. And then you apply a range. We're gonna apply this entire thing. There you go. We want that to be, let's say, purple. You click done, and then you select reset, and it's already done. Once you hit delete all, it will disappear, and you type it again, it will appear. Once you get the gist of this, it will be easier. I'm gonna tell you, your students are gonna want more, because they want, like in my case, they want more and more and more. And it's good too, because the students get an immediate feedback. If they don't get it correctly, that means they know that the answer wasn't correct, and they have to work a little bit more to find the correct answer. And it gives them, like I'm telling you, immediate feedback. Like my students love it. They were like, Mr. Sajche, can we have more? Can we have more? And I tell them, okay. It takes me a little time, but it takes you like 5 or 10 minutes to do this, and it took me like 2 hours to do it. But as long as you're engaged, I'll do more. Okay, let me see. Questions? Preguntas, questions? Michelle, preguntas? Cleo, preguntas? Who else? Makita? Anyone that I see in the chat? No preguntas. Perfecto. Good for now. Okay, so that's how you do your that's how you use the formulas. The two formulas that you can use is the following. Make sure you change the numbers where your answer is going to be. So I'm going to type it in the chat, the formulas. Oh, no. The text here. That's one formula. And this is another one. And remember, you replace the row. Is it in row 1, row 2? Is it in column A or B, your answer? It depends. Text here. I like using the not equal formula. I think that's better. There you go. Those are the two formulas we're using. Now, the next part is, let me see if you can see it. Let me know. Okay, can you see my screen? Just type it in the chat, yes, no?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Here, you are going to, instead of you making your own pixel, and if you want to, you can do your own pixel too, it's really up to you. But there are tools out there, so if you're in your Google Sheets right now, go to add-ons, manage or get an add-on. Again, click on add-ons, get add-ons, and a window will pop up, and type in pixel art. And then you install this. I'm not gonna install mine because it's already installed. So you install pixel art. Go ahead and do that. Again, click on add-ons, get add-ons. In the search bar, type in pixel art. This will appear. It says draw pixel art with Google Sheets. You install this on your once it is installed, let's do one. Once you have it installed, you go to Pixlr, then you open it. Now this opened right here. Then you select an image. I'm going to select Spider-Man. It uploads it. And then you select draw it. And it's going to do it for you. You just got to wait a little bit, be patient. You'll see tons of numbers, but don't worry about it. It will change in a minute or less. It's working now. It's doing the magic for you. And it's done. It did it for you. Perfect. But it's too big. It's huge. It's humongous. All right. That's not a problem. Then you go to this little button, which it's under A1 and on top of 1 and to the left of letter A. You click on this and it will highlight everything. And then you can make it smaller, the smallest you can. On the top, there you go. You can do the same thing for the bottom. There you go. You made it smaller. And one thing I do is that then I click again right here and I copy. I go to my sheet 1. I'm gonna leave it like right here, maybe for numbers, the questions and the answers or whatever. And I'll just paste on C3. Paste it there, Control V. Will take a little time. Because remember, it's a huge picture. It will take some time to come. And there you go. Perfect. It's there already. But I want some sentences right here, but they're too small. That's not a problem too. You can zoom this to 200 and you drag this on the corner right here like that, and then you merge cells. Once you're satisfied with it, you just drag it down. There you go. And it did it for you. And this, we don't like it, then you just click on unmerge, and there you go. And then you just copy, paste. There you go. And then you have, and then you can type in 1, 2, 3. It's really up to you. You go to 100%. There you go. There you go. Now this is where you can use the formula not equal. Let's say it's this 1. The answer is 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go now. For at least for this one, we can see that it's B2. Perfect. But for the next column, we cannot see right here, but it's right here. It's B3. The next one, it's B14. Okay, so let's do B3. You, let's say you go to conditional formatting. And it's taking a little time. My computer is going slow. Please, if you have questions, if you think I'm going too fast, please let me know. Once you get the gist of this, you'll be fine and you'll be hooked for this. And your students too. And the students will ask random pictures. Some teachers, the students wanted a car wash. A car wash, okay. The teacher like working on a car wash. Pixlr. There you go. And then again, you type in your equal. My answer is in B14. So you type in equal $, B $, 14, not equal, quotation, 3, not equal. This is where I use the not equal because the cells are too small, but you can do it cell by cell if you want to. You can zoom it. There you go. You can use cell by cell. It's really up to you. And don't forget to apply range. We're gonna make a puzzle. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Otra vez. Doesn't want to. No quiere trabajar conmigo. Okay, there you go. Now let's make this a color. Vamos a ver. Rojo, red. We're making it red. And done. And notice that nothing is showing up here because we have our answer and the answer is correct. So, and let's put an imaginary space and it's gonna be incorrect now. There you go. The answer is correct. But if the students click in an imaginary space before or after the answer, it will think it's wrong. So there, make sure there is no imaginary spaces. There you go. If the students copy and paste too from Google Translate, the format will get lost. Okay. Preguntas? Questions? How to create your pixel? Now let's say you want to make the picture smaller because it's too big. There's a trick to this. Can you see my screen? Yes? Type it in the chat. Okay. Now this is big, so we're gonna use sort of like a hack. We're gonna make it smaller here. There you go. And then you take you open your snipping tool and you take a screenshot. You save it. And it's saved. And then you go back to where you were working. You open add-ons. You select the image. In this case, is capture. And you draw it, and it's going to do it for you. And it's doing it right now. It takes a little bit, it takes about 1 minute or less. Questions so far? Preguntas? And it's adjusting columns and done. Perfect. Okay, then we want to see where our images is. It's right there, it's smaller, huh? So then I'll just delete part of this. I'll delete it. I'll delete part of the column. I'll delete on the right side. And I'll delete on the bottom too. And go back to 100%. And there you go. It's smaller. Now you can use the other ones where you can use the equal in the formula and or the not equal. It's really up to you. Now, if you think that's too big, then you can actually make it smaller. There you go. You can insert another column to the left. That's going to be, and then you resize it. Again, another one maybe for your questions and answers. There you go. And if these are too small, then you combine them by merging them, and there you go. It's merged. Here, it's really, there's tons of things you can do with this. I'll show you some examples of work that I've done. Questions, preguntas. Do you have any questions? Sí, no, maybe. Okay. Not at the moment. Perfect. Okay, when the kids get the assignment. Okay, so when you assign this, and it depends on the LMS that you're using. If you're using Google Classroom, you create an assignment and you provide each student. Well, you make that each student gets a copy. Then every student gets a copy. If you're using Canvas, Canvas will give every student a copy. This you can also work with Microsoft Teams. You download this as an Microsoft Excel. It's already formatted and everything, and then you upload to OneDrive and then you share with your students. But in case you're not using any of those, then and you want your students to work on this, then the other thing you can do is you give them a copy. Make sure you select anyone with the link, and then you copy the link, and then you go on the search bar right here. You paste the link, and you are gonna replace edit all the way to sharing. You replace that with copy, and you copy this link, and you send it to your students, and it will make everyone to make a copy right here. If we hit here, make a copy, it will make a copy of the thing that we're working on. And I always suggest the teachers to make two, like one copy for you as your answer key, and the other copy is for your students because you're going to delete the answers. So that way you have it. There you go. Preguntas when you're sharing with your students. Now I'm going to show you another one. Well, I'm going to show you the work that I've done so far that is shared with. You can Yeah, okay, perfect. When you share this with your students, it's going to be blank. There will be no image. Their task is to find out what that mysterious image is once they're done with their work. Then as the students type in their answer, the images will start to appear piece by piece if they're providing the correct answer. Did that answer? Okay, yeah, perfect. Now, I have posted over 400 or 250 pixel art on this website. Can you guys see it? No, maybe. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So right here, I have math, Italian, English, and French. So this is what I have done before. Now, as I got better, things have changed in mind. Probably this you will have difficulties formatting this, but not this. Yeah, I have this. I have plenty of activities done here that you can use. You can download and replace uh, the answers with your own. And there's so many things you can do with pixel art. It's really up to you. I'm not sure one where pictures is. Okay, let me see where can I get it. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it.
Hi, Martin.
Yes.
I have a question.
There you go. Okay. Yes.
Well, I realized from you use pre-existing images, right?
Yes.
Like in my case, if I want the student to actually create a pixel image,
Yes.
can that be done in Sheets, or will I have to source some other software to get
No,
that
it
done?
can be on Sheets. Now, okay, let's go to that. Now here, okay, let's go to that then. Okay, on internet, you can type in search pixel art grid. And then you'll find tons of pictures with grids. There you go. And once you selected the one you like, then you open a, yes, I'm gonna open this. Then you open your sheet and then you go to insert and image over cells. Then you browse. I think I typed in a say. There you go. I was expecting that question. And the picture comes here. You move it aside, and then you resize your the cells, and then you start counting. Let's say on the bottom it has 2, and then you start counting the cells of this. How many cells does it have? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so then you count. It has 22. Let's say probably more. So then you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. You have 2. Then in the bottom we have 2 that is color black, and then you just fill in with black, and you copy that. And you go to the next one and paste. There you go. And then you go one up, paste, and then you go 2 more, and then 2 more, and then 2 more. That's what you do it. That's how you do your own. In the end, you adjust the column. You just gotta count how many cells are here and everything. Then you just follow that format if you want to create your own. Like your own. I mean, your imaginary can be lots of things. It's really up to you. Did that answer your question?
Yes, yes. I find this is cool though.
Yes. Yeah, so it's really up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is really up to you. I've done this, like some that are like the one that like the Pikachu. That's what I did. I used one and I started to draw it and it's there in the end. Yeah. It's if you don't want to use one of if you don't want to use the pixel art creator, then you can create your own by just following the grids. Questions? Preguntas? Any more questions? And I was telling you that you can do lots of things with this. I have pictures here inside. The students have to, let me see if I have one right here where the students. Okay, this one. Let's see. Perfect. Click here to download. And again, it tells you make a copy. You make a copy. And it's making a copy for me. And it's right here. I included pictures. It's really up to you. It can be with math, English, anything you want to. It can be with pictures. So I included picture in this activity. And this is the estar with prepositions in Spanish. There you go. El perro está encima de la silla. So they have to type it in. Where's the dog? Where's the cat? So they type in the answer with pictures included. And that's, I mean, the imagination, I think there's no limit to imagination. It's really up to you how far you can get with this. And if you see the first one that I made, if I show it to you, I mean, I was embarrassed, but I mean, teachers liked it. And now it's like, and I see others too, like they're so good too. I'm like, oh, good. Preguntas? And I'm working on this one right now. This is for nationalities in Spanish. Okay. Preguntas, colegas? Questions?
Martin, not a question, but a comment. One of the reasons I really liked this is because it's low tech in the sense of, you know, the students don't have to sign in to do anything. And it can also be used offline.
Yes,
You know,
yeah. It can be used online because you have to download it and it can be used online. Or you can set up Google Docs to work on offline too. So
yes.
yeah,
So yeah, that was
it may seem difficult at first, but once you get the gist of this, you'll be fine. You start making miracles with the things that you come up in your mind. I mean, yeah, you'll be fine with this. Use those formulas and you'll be fine. And in the future, if you because I feel like there's too many information at once, that there is another way that you can or you can hide the answer somewhere else, and then you just if you want to reuse, or like Leanne was mentioning, recycle. If you want to recycle, then you just replace the answers and with no formatting anymore. So that would be, if you want to try it, I'm gonna type in the what is it called? The formula. I'm gonna type in the formula. Let's see, we're gonna use $sign equals C. $sign, let's see, 2 not equal to, maybe your answer is in B. $sign B, $sign 2. And that's the other formula, but you gotta hide your answer anywhere in here. in your page if you want to use that formula. Then your answer has to be hidden somewhere where the students cannot see it. Maybe you want to hide it within the picture right here. You type in your answer there, they're hidden there so the students cannot see it. It's really up to you. So the next time you come in, you just go and replace the answers without without doing the conditional formatting again. That's if you want to recycle. But in my case, every activity I do is a new image, so I don't recycle. Much I like that term used by Liam, recycle. Okay, that's it, colegas. I mean, that's all I can share with you. And any questions? Preguntas, questions?
So I really wanted to emphasize that, because we are talking about, assessment in the online environment. And teachers are always saying, well, how do we check to see if our students understand, and how do we actually engage our students to do stuff? But because this is like a game, they want to know what the image is at the end, the students are going to be engaged and they will want to do it. And I was actually even thinking you can actually hide one of your questions as the image, because they would have to message you and say, what is the image that you've seen? So you know if they did their work or not as well, so you can do so many things with it, and it's low tech. It's, so students who don't have internet access or choppy internet, they can still work on it because it's not, a requirement to do in terms of bandwidth. You can have students working on it at the same time. So you can, just like what you were doing, you can go in and see what the students are doing in an online environment. Everybody's working on their own sheet. So
yes,
yeah, it definitely has a lot of scope. I mean, I think it takes some practice. So it's something that I have to go and sit down and do now.
Practice. Yes.
But yes.
Definitely practice. I mean, with practice, I think it's with anything, it requires practice and patience.
Yes.
Patience, because in the process you will make mistakes. And then trust me, I still make mistakes and I get upset. Like I was telling Leanne before we started, like, I would spend like 2-3 hours on one, in the end, I don't get the result that I wanted. Oh my God, I had to start all over again, but it becomes easier because I already know what mistakes I made. But the good part with Google Sheet is that you can go back to the edits that you make, and you can go, let's say, 1 hour or 1 day before, and then you go back to that part. If the undo button doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Practice. Practice makes you perfect. Yes.
So I think, thank you very much, Martin. I don't know if anybody has any questions or comments that they would like to give. I know Michelle said it is very exciting. So we're going to look forward to seeing some work from Michelle. She had to run off.
Yes.
But I don't know if anybody else had any comments or feedback that they wanted to give. I know we have some people who came on late. So the video is going to be made available on the website, 21stcenturyeducators.net. That you can go back and take your time and pause and do what you need to do. And of course, you could always check out the website. Martin, you want to put your website in the chat?
Yeah, if you want to join me on, I usually use Excel. Yeah, this works well with Excel.
Yeah.
If you want to join me on Facebook, I have Pixel Art with Mr. Sajche.
And the one that you were just showing us.
Yes, and the one that I'm showing. Okay, perfect. Oh, I closed it. Okay, let me see, Anna. And if you want to download, I mean, the work that I've done, and you want to change it with your answers, feel free to do so. Right there.
Right, so y'all can definitely go get some ideas, some inspiration. I've been following the work that Martin has been doing, and that's why I invited him, because he is very, very creative. So I always think, when you see something, it's like, hey, we can do this. So I would like to thank him very much for joining us and giving us this wonderful session. And of course, when you all do your first pieces of pixel art, be sure to send it so I can forward it to him to see, so he can see what came out of it, right? So
Yeah,
That's
wow,
it.
thank you.
And of course, look forward to more sessions. We actually have a session coming up at the end of August, end of April, sorry, with Parley, and that's a discussion forum created for students that you get to do just as if you were in the classroom, but with a little more excitement. All right, so you can look out for that. So thank you very much. And thank you very much for joining us, all of you, and we look forward to our next session. So
Thank you,
that's it.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good one. Gracias. Thank you. Ooh, time went by.